Okay, so GC. Now GC's come down a lot this morning, and I spent a lot of time on these charts over the weekend. I'm just going to walk you through. This is the chart revised to line up better with what I'm looking at in the precious metals. So this moved low back in 2015. That can either be all of the four, or it can just be the A wave. So if I take this out to a monthly time frame, I've got 1, 2, 3, and I have been counting this as an A, B, C for the 4, but you see it came just shy of this 38.2 fib, and it can come all the way down to the 50% fib to line up with the 4 of 1 lesser degree. This may well just be an A wave down. We get an A, B, C up, and it would need to go up ideally to the 887 retrace at 1796. So that's still a decent move that we're stalking in GC. And that then has perfect confluence with both the 38.2 and the 50, either at 976 or 773. And bear in mind, this is a monthly chart. This is going to take some years to play out. I'd expect this move up to the 1796 to take us into 2020 before we started to come down again in GC. Now, if that's correct, this 5-wave move up into the summer of 2016 was an A wave, and we've got the B in, and then the rest counts the same, a 1, 2 that still needs lower, ideally to 1176. And then if I run these blue fibs on the weekly chart as a 1, 2 of the C wave, 3, 4, 5, and you can see that that projects right into this zone here on the charts between the 764 and the 886 back for a B wave, and then has confluence below at either 770 or 990 for the C down. And looking at some of the miners that have had higher level consolidations, they may well be a wave 4 in a diagonal up off the 2015 lows. So I'm kind of, the way I'm playing this is I'm still looking for exactly the same long entries that I have been looking for. But I'm really saying to over the bullish count, you've got to prove yourself here. Now that's going to be some months or a year plus away before I even have to worry about that, and there's plenty of money to be made on the upside. But once we start to get up to the 1700 area in GC, we really need to then be cautious. But in the meantime, coming down the time frames, let's just zoom this in. 4-hour chart, I think we've got a 1, 2, we need the 3, 4, 5 to finish this off before we're done in GC. And you see we've pushed on down again this morning. We've hit a 1.0, so this might be morphing into a diagonal. While we stay below 12.12, then this can still unfold as an impulse to the downside in GC. It's definitely a diagonal in silver, and I'll go through the whole complex a bit later on in the room. Meantime, day trading chart, if we take out today's low at 12.02, you can go short. I don't know whether any of you went short off the earlier charts. It didn't quite get all the way back up to this orange line here, so it didn't really give us an entry other than very, in the wee hours of this morning. So I'm not no position in GC at this point in time. Okay.